In a frozen land of ice and snow, there lived a tribe of Vikings known as the Frostborn. They were a fierce and mysterious people, feared for their dark magic and mystical powers. The Frostborn leader, Thorgar, was a powerful and cunning warrior, but he was growing old and knew that he needed to choose a successor to lead his people into the future. One night, Thorgar summoned his most trusted advisor, the wise woman named Ragnhild. She was known throughout the tribe for her knowledge of the spirits and the ancient magic of their people. Thorgar explained to Ragnhild that he had chosen his son, the young warrior Ragnar, to succeed him as leader of the Frostborn. But he was worried that Ragnar lacked the knowledge and experience to lead their people to greatness. Ragnhild listened carefully to Thorgar's concerns and agreed to take Ragnar under her wing, teaching him the ancient ways of their people. Ragnar was eager to learn, and Ragnhild saw in him a spark of potential. She decided to test him, giving him a quest that would test his courage, strength, and wisdom. Ragnhild told Ragnar of an ancient artifact called the Soul Stone. It was said to possess the power to control the spirits of the dead and to grant great power to its wielder. She warned Ragnar that the Soul Stone was also cursed, and that those who sought it often met with terrible fates. But Ragnar was determined to prove himself and set out on his quest. He journeyed for many days, through treacherous snowstorms and across frozen rivers. He battled fierce beasts and rival warriors, but finally, he reached the temple where the Soul Stone was said to be hidden. Ragnar entered the temple and soon found himself facing a group of warriors who also sought the Soul Stone. A great battle ensued, but Ragnar emerged victorious, claiming the Soul Stone as his own. As he held the artifact in his hand, Ragnar felt a strange power coursing through his body. But he also felt a dark presence lurking at the edges of his mind. Ragnhild saw the darkness in Ragnar's eyes when he returned to their village. She knew that he had fallen under the curse of the Soul Stone and that she needed to act quickly to save him. Ragnhild took Ragnar to a sacred site deep in the mountains, where she taught him the ancient ritual of purification. They chanted the ancient incantations and called upon the spirits of their ancestors to purify the Soul Stone and restore balance to the spirits. As they chanted, Ragnar was visited by the spirits of his ancestors. They tested his will and his strength, but he emerged victorious, his spirit purified and free of the Soul Stone's curse. Ragnar knew that the power of the Soul Stone was too great for any one person to wield, and so he decided to return it to the temple from which it came. There, he entrusted it to the spirits of his ancestors, who would guard it for all time. Ragnar returned to the Frostborn as a changed man, wise and powerful, and ready to lead his people to a new age of greatness. The tribe celebrated his return and hailed him as a hero, but Ragnar knew that the true hero was Ragnhild, who had saved him from the curse of the Soul Stone. As he looked out over his people, Ragnar knew that their future was bright, but he also knew that they must always be vigilant against the darkness that lurked at the edges of their world.